The fantasy football season is fading fast, and with the playoffs underway, every roster spot becomes critical. This is the point in the year when managers must trim away the players who can no longer help and lock in the pieces that can actually deliver wins over the next few weeks. Jennifer Akins from 4for4 highlights several names who can be safely dropped as we move deeper into both the NFL and fantasy stretch run. Isaiah Pacheco is one of the biggest surprises on the list, but the reasoning is clear. Since returning from his knee injury, he has managed only a handful of touches and hasn't found the end zone. His workload has been inconsistent, and with Kareem Hunt taking on the meaningful opportunities, Pacheco is unlikely to crack a fantasy lineup unless an injury opens the door. In the playoffs, you simply can't afford to hold a player who needs multiple things to break right before becoming usable. DJ Moore is another difficult name to release. Many managers hoped he would finally deliver with Rome Odunze out, but he produced just a single catch for negative yardage. His season-long average has been disappointing, and his role has lacked stability. With volatility this high, he's too risky to trust when every point matters. Troy Franklin has also fallen off the fantasy radar. Since the Broncos bye week, his involvement has dwindled to a few short receptions, and he now trails Pat Bryant in the target pecking order. With such limited opportunity, Franklin offers no reliable upside and becomes an easy drop. Keenan Allen started the year on fire, but his production has plummeted. He hasn't posted a strong outing since mid-season, and the Chargers have shifted more attention to their younger wideouts. At this stage of the campaign, nostalgia can't win you a championship. Allen's role simply doesn't justify a playoff roster spot. Darnell Mooney rounds out the list of notable drops. Even when Drake London has missed time, Mooney's output has fluctuated wildly. Despite occasional splash plays, his overall production remains far too inconsistent. In matchups where he's received solid volume, he still hasn't produced results you can rely on in the postseason. There are also repeat offenders who have been cut candidates for weeks. Names like Christian Kirk, Tez Johnson, Sean Tucker, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Romeo Dew, Kate Otten, and Evan Engram continue to fall short of fantasy relevance. Injury-related drops are straightforward. With Daniel Jones and Zach Ertz done for the year, and with Alvin Kamara, Trey Benson, and David Njoku unable to contribute meaningfully down the stretch, moving on from them creates much-needed roster space. At this stage of the fantasy season, clarity is everything. Removing the deadweight gives your team the best possible chance to finish strong and chase a championship.